So first off, my AOHE, one of my favorites because I'm very skilled in the dash ability. Just now I spawned and killed someone with my high burst weapons. The dash ability is a favorite of mine because it helps you to always stay in battle. So you unload your weapons, dash into hiding, dash back, unload your weapons again. And my setup, I feel, is a perfect blend with the ability. Now I dashed into the retribution, the Pantheon shield there, and dashed out to kill the Arjun. Simple, 2 dashes. Now we're going for this guy. I'm corner shooting, which is one thing HE is good for, especially my AOHE, because all my weapons have AOE damage. And now with the same dash, when things were pretty boring on my side, I decided to go and capture a beacon here. And of course, we got it. And with one dash, I'm already in range to do some serious damage. 1 kill, 2 kills, damage the other guy. And I can still dash back, trying to get that beacon. Not sure I got it. So that's just how versatile the ability is. It's almost like teleportation because you move from one place to the other in an instant. It's a really fun and effective ability. That's why HE is still somewhat meta. Here I'm patient enough, his shield goes down, I go at him since everyone is focused on the altar. But I just go back to corner shoot just in case. You can never be too careful because his energy weapons bypass mine. That's a triple kill. Dashed into the beacon because I thought the altar wasn't in there. Another kill. So that's just how versatile it is. Dash in, dash out. And you can use this in so many variations. And just like that, I survived for 3 minutes in this bot and came out on top. I didn't even have the highest damage. Let's see some more HE 101s. Now, there's about 5 players in one side of the map, so I use my dash and get in there, take 1 kill out there, and start doing some mass damage because my weapons all have the area of effect function, remember, so I call it AOHE. So I'm just shooting my flames and rockets in there. And if you notice, this is corner shooting as well, because most people know left or right corner shooting, but HE's topmost weapon is also elevated, so I can use this corner shoots on a platform like this. A ramp. And so we're doing unrecruited damage to Titans, which is really cool. That was also a Rydian. And then I dash in to get the beacon. Just look how effective that was. His anti-stealth dealt with the Inquisitor while my shield protected him from the glacier weapons. That was an awesome combo there. Now I'm also corner shooting this kid. If you noticed, I saved some dashes because I know when the kid comes close, there's going to be a stove. So whenever going to face an unknown bot, just save a dash so you can get away. And now I dash the other way. And I'm going at the kid from behind. Now it's important because I'm backing a beacon, but I'm very used to doing this because whenever a new player icon comes up, that a new player spawned, I look back at the beacon to make sure it's not that one. Okay, we killed the kid. They're urging me onto this beacon, but this is an Algin. And yet, the dash ability is one of the few that can make any player lose lock on. So I ran into the Algin's blind spot and you see his entire flight time is over and he was still unable to kill me. I've gotten the beacon and I'm going to switch out. Of course, the dash ability is also really good for dodging attacks. This is the old system, and every hit from a lockdown weapon can lock you down. So that was really good. Now my Heichi has another trick up its sleeve, and that's the shutdown. Another feature of this AOH is that it uses the lockdown module, and you're about to see how effective that is with AoE weapons. Now we have a leech over there and 2 other bots, but I activate my lockdown module and lock all 3 of them down. There's an invader there, and that is the shutdown. With the effect range of these weapons, it's almost impossible to dodge the lockdown, and that's what I call a shutdown. You mix the large area of effect of the 3 weapons, flames and rockets, with H's dash and the lockdown module, and you have a shutdown. Now I'm about to do it again. I'm going to switch quickly and look. I shut everyone down. Auto, leech, falcon, all 3 of them shut down for my players, my teammates, to do good damage. This guy tries to get me, but I'm enough to change heights. I'm down here now, doing good damage to the auto, who can't resist. The auto is pretty weak to area of effect damage, and now my module is ready again. And so with quick movements, I'm going to lock each one of them down within the 5 seconds and still dash to safety. This is the power of AOH. Very perfect build up. If only my weapons were maxed out, I could be a little more effective here. And now my second bot, Hellspawn. It's a Hellborner, but I prefer Hellspawn as the name. So I take the first beacon, and now on the second one I get a certain 25 defense points for 30 seconds after capturing a beacon. So I'm using the 2 starting beacons to abuse that, and now I have a speed boost as well, because I get it if my opponent has 3 or more beacons. So what I'm doing here, I'm just waiting for the perfect time and kill. Double kill. With my life still intact, and then I'm going for this Aljun Avenger, highest DPS in the game, and then I'm using my speed to dodge him, which is really effective. Okay, this time I'm crossing the map. My pursuer has been locked down, but I simply sped up to decrease the accuracy. This is the new lockdown mechanism, and it's very difficult to lock down a running Hellborner. Kill this pursuer, and there's a bunch of players on the other side, so I still need to cross, especially that Ares. We all know that Hellborner is an Ares snare. So I speed up again, the accuracy drops, I get this guy, luckily, and then these 2 that are mashed up together. Okay, another one. So I immediately see 2 players. One is a Pantheon bot. Phase out to avoid all hits, then speed up again. There's no way to avoid me. This guy phase shifts. I immediately find a Lancelot, a prime target. Has no way of avoiding what's coming. And then he's back. So I just need to get within range. He's going to... This time around we're on castle. I use my phase shift to get under the bridge. Capture the bridge. Take good damage off this Spectre. That's like 80% of his HP. And then I'm hiding. Although I don't have the mechanic pilot skill yet, I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. And then I see someone locked down. It's an Aljun. And I decide to strike. So I kill him with the rockets, which have high damage, and take these guys out. This time around, I'm on a very wide map, and this side of the map is usually for sniping, but I just decided to try it out. And luckily, what I'm going to meet here is a Phantom, a Spectre, another bots like that. The Phantom is coming in. I use my speed to dodge most of his hits, and it's amazing how much damage the rockets can do. Now the Spectre is over there. We all know the power of the Spectre. I phase out, dodge all its rockets, kill it. Another Phantom here, and I do the same thing, speed up and dodge almost all its hits. It seriously can't hit me. Now on the moon map, I've captured my second consecutive beacon. I'm on 2 defense. A Glacier Aljun goes up, but I'm fast enough without speeding up. I dodge him easily. And then I time his landing and hunt him down. So only a Hellborner, maybe a Phantom could do that. He really did not expect that he was still within my death range, or my kill range. So he's dead. I got a beacon. I'm going to push through the center here. Okay, so I'm pushing through the center. I hit a Pantheon shield, phase shift to dodge all the rockets. That's timing. Going really hard on this Nemesis. One more explosion should do it. So I'm walking backwards but accurately following him because he's shooting at me. So if you want to chase any bots backwards, just let their attacks guide you. So now I'm walking up this cliff. There's an unknown bot up there. I really want that beacon. I catch a glimpse of it. Looks like a Fury to me with the trebuchets. Make sure to get the beacon. I get my defense points, and then I go after it. And now it's a behemoth running 4 trebuchets. But with my speed and the shield facing it, he had no opportunity to shoot at. Now Calamity Aljun. Look at that aerial maneuvering against the bots with anti-stealth. It's always really fun to do with the Aljun because my weapon is 100% locked down, and I still landed behind cover. Actually, here's another HE shutdown. There was a Phantom coming for me here. We know a Phantom easily beats a HE, so I decided to shut him down to allow me to dash away. But at the same time, keeping him there so long got him killed, which was really good. So I spawn into my Raijin, and this is true stealth. I go after this Natasha, kill it with my accurate weapons, and nobody else needed know I was there. And this Phantom only saw me when I had gotten the beacon. But then to counter the Phantom, I moved closer. So the Phantom knew coming very close to my Calamity was just taking unnecessary damage, so he had to teleport back and kill me from a distance. So here's some more obstacle mapping. I'm walking backwards, focusing on this guy. but I know exactly where the nearest obstacle is because I've played this map. Now here's a fun technique with the Algin, or skill, whatever you want to call it. It's the cliffhanger. Here I'm just hooking my calamities on this cliff here and walking up thanks to War Robot physics. It's usually a good way to wait when your ability is loading, because you can see I'm protected by the cliff and I can still fire. Somehow like a shield for the Algin. Then do it again here. Here the height is perfect for the cliffhanger, so you just need to hook on here and then you can kill so many people. Hardly any bot looks up because of the mechanic of the game, so this is usually a stealthy way to do things. The wall is protecting from damage coming up front. Even this owl milk, he can't hit me because of the angle from which I'm hitting him. And then actually I use that same height from cliffhanging to go higher to the level of the armor. Go for the beacon over here and capture. The video is getting long, but let's squeeze in some Raijin clips. I walk into the beacon to hold it. He tries to push me back, but I'm too heavy. And you can see I'm taking his attention over here while there's a pincer attack from two sides. And my teammate here is trying to tell me I did a good job. Okay, here's another good clip of the Raijin. The Raijin is a really low bot, and it's the only bot to bring two heavy weapons to this height. So I'm hitting this low-key, even though it's stealthed. It goes into phase shift. The leech is coming, taking all that damage. Now the low-key is trying to go around me, but in that 1 second it takes for him to go back into stealth, I can kill him all day. So I took all this leech damage. Now I have a nemesis on me, another nemesis from afar, but I did not have any power cells. The same here as well. This Aldrin kills my kid, spawning with the Raijin. Now this is a very good look of what it's like to pilot a Raijin. You get into the center of the battle and make a stand, destroy everything that comes. Provide tactical support for your team, usually allowing them to push forward by holding a strategic point long enough. So we're going to see a bunch of Titans here. That Scourge Spectre is really doing some damage on me, but I don't have power cells to heal it back. So that's a kid there hitting it. I luckily got shielded by this bulwark. Another kid coming up front. I know the Titans are so large that Glory hits almost perfectly. So Glory is a really good Titan slaying weapon. And so I stand my ground. While my ability is active, I have a 25% defense point boost. This other Titan thinks he doesn't need to look at me. He goes down as well. Luckily, there are healers on my team, so I don't need a health model. And look. Now, this is the last clip for this video, and it's probably my best skill that you're about to see shortly. I made this video a little hurriedly, so sorry for any errors in it. Thanks for watching. I hope I win as well. So what's happening here is I've taken a stand in the center just to get the beacon, but then I'm being swarmed by enemies on both sides, which is a bad match for the Raijin. And these two Aries over there are coordinating properly, because they've both taken damage from me, and they know how damaging my Raijin is. They know it's pretty good, so they're coordinating pretty well and annoyingly. But then the best skill I'm good at is the switch, because I always switch to the right bot. And now thanks to that, thanks to the contribution of the Raijin, I easily kill 2 Aries with my Algin. Like, share, subscribe. Till next time, the Humble Wolf.